we got some fucking breaking news for you, buddy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Breaking.
Week 2, all right, of the NFL season, me and Mike D will be in Nashville.
Whoop, whoop,
You're
whoop.
going to go out for the Jets game?
Yeah. Tickets
Nice.
paid for.
Yeah. We still have to get game tickets.
Count me in on that then. If
Yeah.
you haven't got tickets yet. Yeah.
No, I didn't get game tickets yet. So you're in?
Yeah.
Okay.
September 13th?
shit.
Yeah, that we're coming in that Friday, September 13th to the 16th. We're leaving Monday.
Okay. Yeah, count me in.
Get Gabe all fucked up.
What was I going to say?
We're going to get Adrian a cowboy hat and some matching cowboy
Oh,
boots.
fuck that. These ears can't pull off a cowboy hat.
This is the Beers and BS podcast, sponsored by one of the locals, Under the Sun Inserts, Brewport Coffee House, and Brewport Cafe. And now here's your hosts, Adrian, Joe, and Mike.
At night I can't sleep, I toss and turn, candlesticks in the dark, visions of bodies being burned.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to Beers and BS, the podcast. We are your hosts. I'm Adrian. This is Joe.
What's up?
That's the one and only Mike D. We got our producer, Gabe, representing down in Tennessee. What's up, Gabe?
Gabe.
What's up, fellas?
What's up, guys?
Gabe?
It's been, once again, it's been a couple weeks, right?
Yeah, man.
Good.
Glad to be back.
Yeah. I feel like I always say this, but I miss you guys.
Yeah. No, we took too much time off.
Yeah.
Feels like 2 weeks
We
has
gotta
been
get back into the
a long time.
Yeah. You know what it is? Because we haven't really seen each other even in that time. Usually, we'll see each other in between,
Right.
but I haven't seen you guys since the last time we recorded.
No, absolutely.
It's been a little bit.
It's been a busy few weeks.
Yeah,
Right?
it's that time of year, right? It's the time of year for everyone, right? Happy
No, yeah, I
Father's
was
Day
thinking
for
of-
everybody.
Yeah, I was thinking about it and all the, days that we miss, and it's just, family and stuff comes up and it's unavoidable,
Yeah.
It's,
This time of year, though, summertime, I think it's just
Right.
going to get busy for everybody.
I can't believe it's summer.
I know.
Happy.
But once again, happy Father's Day to everybody. Happy Father's Day to you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you. You too.
Gabe, you probably got a kid somewhere out there, right? So happy Father's Day.
Playboy Mansion.
Yeah.
Also, special shout out, Joey's baby girl. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Happy birthday, Emma Lemma.
All right. As we start off every show, guys, talk about what we're drinking. Mike,
All right.
you got to kick this off because you got to show the audience that mug.
Look at that. Made from a baseball bat.
So
That's
that-
awesome.
That's a legitimate bat. Cause I've seen that on social media. That's like a real bat that they hollow out, I guess, or whatever.
Yeah. That's exactly what they did. They cored it out, made a mug out of it. Mama Dukes hooked it up for Father's Day. So,
It's a great gift, and that's a fucking great mug, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got weight to it. Like,
yeah, check it out.
Nice.
It's a real bat.
yeah.
They got the, is that wood burned? Is it burned in the logo or just etched?
It's like
It's carved.
Yeah. Like it's etched in. It's very nice though. Very nice.
Oh.
Great gift.
How is it drinking out of wood? Like, is it?
It's a little different,
Yeah.
but it's still smooth. I'm able to pound it down, no problem.
Not the first time you guzzled out of wood, right?
No way. This is the millennium now.
And he goes, no way.
What do you got? You got Stella?
Listen,
Stella?
Draw that other part of the audience. You know what I'm talking about?
Does it hold a full beer? Is it a pint?
It does not. It does
Okay.
not hold a full beer. So look, that's what I have left. I poured into.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But it is what it is, and I thank mommy for it. And
Nah, dude, I love it, man. It's really
feeling
nice.
Stella's tonight.
Oh. Hasn't he had Stella before, Joe?
I did. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I gave up, bro.
All
I
right,
gave
I'm just
up. You know
trying
what I
to
mean?
say,
If everybody can repeat, I can repeat.
you go on about not having, a repeat.
Someone trying to jack my bike right now?
What do you mean?
Oh, no, they're trying to get in their car. Never mind.
Okay. Joey, what do you got, buddy?
I'm drinking Modelo's straight up, nothing special. I tend to have a lot of these around
Wait, what
this
do you mean
time of the
nothing
year.
special? That's Modelo Especial. You know what I mean? Come on.
It says it
I'm
on the
sorry.
can.
I take that back. It does say it on the fucking can. Especial.
Especial.
Right in the can, just the way I like it.
Wow. I do the wood, he does the can. Adrian, you're next.
I too have Modelo in the can. But I have I've never had before. It's Modelo Chelada. It's mango and chili.
I've
Whoa.
never seen that, man.
That is fucking
Ooh.
gross.
Yeah. Yeah. Gabe, I'm with you. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not liking this too much.
It's like it's like a wing flavor, mango chili.
I wish it was wings right now. No, but it's not the best, but
Does it have a little kick to it?
it's just not that good.
What's the alcohol
It's just
content? on
nasty.
it?
Yeah.
It's
Is it at
something
least
that's
strong?
not supposed to be in beer.
No. I was just trying to, do something different. Mike, gets on me for repeating. I can't see what it says there because
You took one for the team.
I'm old and I need glasses and I can't see what it says.
Mango Chelada.
It's probably the same as yours, Joe. Whatever yours is. Gabe, what do you got, pal?
I'm drinking water. I got to kind of reset before this weekend. I'm going out of town and I'm filming a friend's wedding. He took a picture of what's going to be the open bar, and there's a lot of high-end bourbon that's going to be free and available for me to drink.
Look at you. Good for you.
Nice. That's
Good for
awesome.
you.
That's it. Save yourself up.
Gabe has the foresight to know, right?
Yo, so
He knows what's coming.
before we get started, I actually had another topic that I should have put on there. But before we get started, like, it was Father's Day on Sunday, and you said you were in the lacrosse field all day long.
All day.
So what about you?
I was on the beach all day long.
Good for you.
Yeah,
Very nice.
it was a nice Father's Day. I didn't get to see my father, but it was one of those years everyone was doing something different, and that's the first time that's happened to me since I'm a father. We're usually doing the same backyard, doing the same thing,
Right.
and it was a nice, refreshing year.
You had your family out there, and it's
Yeah,
perfect.
yeah, it was great.
So would you, is it safe to say this is how you prefer it?
No,
Is that what you're
No.
trying to say?
I missed the
You're
other
gonna get in
dads
trouble.
that I hang with,
I'm kidding.
but it was nice.
No, good for you, man. It's nice. It's great. I wish I was on the beach on a fucking lacrosse field for 9 hours.
I actually
Yeah.
did something a little different that we never tried before. But for my birthday, my daughter had got me a gift certificate for an escape room.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, so we booked it for Father's Day, and it was so cool that we had a 3:00 appointment. Then we went to eat. We made a 7:00 appointment. Went back and tried another room because it was that fucking.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was that challenging.
Which one did you do? Where,
It's off of 25A. I guess.
by in like a Sachem area over there?
No,
Ah.
way past like Middle Island. You past them all, like 5 minutes
okay.
past them all on the same road.
That St. James, Smithtown?
Yeah, on the left hand side.
Nice, man.
Oh, I know that. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It was a nice.
Was that
setup.
the old Sportsplex?
No, past
No,
that,
okay.
past that. But staying on 25 and going another 7 minutes on your left hand. So you cross over. What's the big road you cross over there? Is that 347?
347, yeah.
Right. As soon as you cross over 347, about a minute and a half on your left hand side.
Nice. I have done that
It's
twice.
Long
I
Island.
loved
I
it.
think it was.
I've never done it.
Oh, dude, I totally
It's fun.
recommend it.
Yeah?
Yeah. You guys will have a blast.
I've done little ones, and that was still fun. Like little ones,
Did-
like the size of this coffee shop.
Now,
Right. It wasn't huge. I'm not telling you it was huge. The room
Yeah.
was tiny when you get in, but there was so much, to try to unravel,
Yeah,
figure
yeah.
out.
Crack
did
the
you, did you
codes.
guys escape?
Yeah.
Yeah. Both times. The second time, the girl actually let us go past the hour, and we finally got
Oh,
it.
cool.
But I'm not gonna lie. In both scenarios, we had to ask for a couple of clues because you just come to a point where we looked at everything and we're like, how does this coordinate with that?
Yeah.
And I actually like the signs. It was really cool. I totally recommend it.
Yeah. All right. Very
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Cool. I think my kids have done it, but
Family bonding and building exercise,
Yeah.
100%.
No fighting.
Oh yeah, of course, I'm an asshole. So at one point, the thing we got this little thing, and it says A equals an anchor, right? But to me, I see A11 anchor, and there's a dial. You line up numbers, letters, and the symbol. So I kept telling them, "What do you people stupid? That's A11," and they're like, "No, it's A equals." And I'm like, "It's A," arguing with them, and they were right, of course.
Yeah.
It happens.
So pretty much you were the anchor of the day,
No,
dragging everybody down, right? Is that what you're saying?
that was just a moment. It was probably like a 3-minute span where I'm like, you guys just don't fucking understand. If we don't do the dial right, we're never gonna get the other things. And I was wrong. It happens. It makes it fun, bro. I'm telling you.
Sure as hell not the first time.
It was fun.
Now, so have you guys seen those not escape rooms? They're I'm sorry, I'm bringing this up. When you smash it, like when they
Axes,
yeah.
like throwing axes.
No, they have like sledgehammer set up, and you'll just destroy shit.
No.
Watermelon and
Yeah,
shit
like it's kind of like an anger room, I guess.
That's
Gabe,
awesome.
You know what I'm talking about, Gabe?
Yeah, I think it is called an anger room.
Yeah, and it's
That's around here.
that's kind of like picking up a little bit.
Oh, that's
You'll
cool.
just have like I don't know, be like an old like locker or something like that,
Yeah.
and you'll just sit there and just
With a crowbar,
pound the shit
probably.
out of the crowbar, sledgehammers.
I do want to go to the axe
That-
place, the axe throwing place.
Yeah, me too. I haven't tried it yet. It looks
That
fun.
looks fun.
We should do it one night.
All right, let's do it.
All of us.
It's called a rage room.
Rage room.
Rage room.
Okay,
yeah.
there you go. I could use that probably.
Yeah.
Just fucking
Go out
flip
to the
tables
woods.
over
Go out
and
to the woods, get a shotgun, start shooting shit off.
We already told my story.
But it's the release, you feel good.
All right. Well, yeah. So happy Father's Day, everybody. Okay. Guys, just want to touch on real quick, just because it happened last night. The NBA season is over. Okay. The Boston Celtics are champs.
I picked fucking Dallas to win that series.
Me too. I think just because I just wanted them to. We were
Yeah.
talking about this, I think, last
Yeah.
show, right? We were saying this, but that is not ring number 18, banner number 18 for the Boston Celtics, the most winning franchise in the NBA.
Yeah.
Okay.
they dominate.
The New York Yankees of the NBA.
Yep.
Okay. So it begs, you start thinking, it begs the question, is Boston, I mean, if you think about like the past 24, 25 years, right, this century, is Boston the best sports town?
They're
Out there.
They're definitely relevant, but fuck them. I never give them the label as best sports town.
But okay, so
No,
you
seriously.
won't give them the label,
They're
but I'm saying the
they're
facts are the facts. Though.
Like right now, besides the Boston Red Sox running on us the other day.
yeah.
I know.
9 stolen bases and
Yeah.
9 stolen
Yeah.
bases.
Besides that, they suck. You know what I mean?
They-
The Boston Bruins, they always seem like a decent team, but they choke at the end.
but I'm saying,
all
but
the time.
I'm talking about in the
Choke
past.
artists.
Let's just say like the past in the 2000s.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say a flat out no.
right.
No, okay,
Hard.
Good.
It's
And
a
that's good
hard
as-
no. And
Okay,
I'm gonna
why?
tell you where, because Los Angeles is.
okay.
Ooh.
And what do you got to
I'll,
back
I'll
it
give
up?
you my UCLA over 100 championships alone, just UCLA, and that's in
Okay.
Los Angeles. The Lakers, if you count the in-season tournament, 18 championships. The
Can't count
Dodgers, I wouldn't count it either, no, but they're counting it for whatever reason.
LeBron
The
counts it.
Dodgers,
Dodgers.
the Rams,
Wait,
the Raiders.
the Dodgers, what? Because they won most of those in New York.
Well, they I think they have 2 in LA.
Okay.
So the Rams, the Raiders.
yeah.
Okay, there's no doubt. There's an argument for it. I agree, and I'm just saying it was just in the past, 25 years. You go back. I mean, you got the Patriots winning 6 times,
All right.
going how many? They lost 3, so they went 9 times. The Bruins won a couple of Stanley Cups.
Yeah.
The Celtics have won. This is their second championship now. In that time frame.
Garnett and them win?
Yeah,
They did,
2007.
right? Yeah.
Beat the Lakers.
Yeah, and then they went again in 2010, Gabe, and they lost to the Lakers. So I'm just saying, it's
No,
and,
they're
then, and, then,
relevant.
and then you got
They're
the Red Sox. The Red Sox went on their run. I mean, they had a 80-year drought or whatever that drought was, and then
Yeah.
they went on their run, and they won when they win like 3 or 4 World Series. And
I think
That looked
I think
good.
3.
3.
Yeah.
Okay, it's something to it's pretty impressive.
It is.
Yeah.
I mean, I wish it was New York. Fucking
Yeah.
We're trying to figure out how many we have right now.
Well,
But in that time,
I'm saying in this century, I mean, we got 3.
3.
Yeah. 2 Giants, 1 Yankees.
Here's an interesting take.
What are you talking
We
about?
asked-
One Yankees. Oh, in the 2000s.
Oh well, no, they won in 2000. though.
Remember the question?
2000, 2009, right?
Yeah, that's it. Though.
Remember the question? I think it was you that posed it. Who's the closest New York team to win?
Yeah.
Now, I think everyone's idea
Yankees?
could be different than it was when we.
Oh well, I can't. I said the Rangers, so that's done and over with. You
Right.
said the Knicks, that's
Right.
done and over with.
I think I
You're
said
the only one who's
Yankees.
still in the running. Yeah, the
Yeah.
Yankees. Yeah. So
Hey, but you know what? Our teams gave it a run, and that's really all you could ask for. You can't ask for a championship
dude.
every year, but you got to be asked to be relevant
Of
It's
the, four,
irrelevant.
and feared,
of the 4 major sports, New York as a state has 54 championships.
in what, the 2000 era?
no,
No,
Altogether,
overall,
ever?
just
Yeah.
in history, yeah. California is second. I'm sorry, New York has
Those
66.
are professional championships, not college, right?
Right. New York has 66, California 64, Massachusetts 50.
There we go, New York. Because you got to remember, the Islanders went on a tear at one point, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
4 in a row. I mean, it's the Yankees, dude. Yankees, I mean, they got
27?
Yeah, 27 world championships. And then you have the Dodgers and the Giants.
The Yankees got to get one soon, though. I mean, come on.
Well, this is it. This is the year. I mean, how disappointing it would be if the Yankees don't win it this year. That's going to be extremely disappointing.
By the way, Judge left the game today.
Yeah, the ball hit him.
He got hit by a pitch and left.
Yeah, it sucks. You got Rizzo and him now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry about watching those games, and being a jinx for you guys.
Yeah. That was funny when you text that. You really think that's what it is? Because if so, okay.
Don't flip the channel.
Yeah, we're taking your MLB subscription away. All right.
No, so I was watching the series with the
Excuse
Dodgers
me.
because I was rooting for the Yankees, obviously, because I hate the Dodgers. And then I started watching the game the other night against Boston, and I was like, okay, there's something going on here because they lost that game.
Yeah.
I started watching the other game, the second game of the series. And I was like, yeah, I think I'm the jinx.
Yeah, you're not allowed to watch.
Could
it
be.
anymore.
Could be. For now on, you got to go in the bathroom every time they're on, all right? Just stay in the bathroom.
Put him in the bathroom.
Well, that's it. NBA's over. It was a great run.
Yeah.
Congratulations and fuck you, boss.
Hey, so real quick,
Wow.
I'm drawing a blank on his name, but the first baseman for the New York Mets, what's his name?
Pete Alonso.
Alonso. And he's on a contract here. It doesn't look like they're going to sign him. I think he'd be a perfect fit on first base for the Yankees. I'm just saying that right now, putting it out in the universe. Yeah.
Nah, I don't like
There's
that.
no way. Yeah, I agree. And there's no way if they're going to try to sign Soto, there's no way they're going to be able to pay.
No, you get him for a year. You know, they got to trade
He's a
him.
goofy bastard.
Yeah, but he can hit
I
the
don't like
ball.
him. He
He's
could.
good for 35 home runs, 40 home
He could.
runs. At first base, we need a first baseman right now. What are you going to do?
Bro, they just
This kid Rice.
what was his name?
got his first-
Something Rice.
first hit today.
Ben Rice?
Ben Rice, yeah.
Got his first hit today.
Yeah.
Good for All right, what a feeling that must be.
Wow, and your parents sitting in there and sitting in
Is
the
it
building.
Ben Instant Rice?
Uncle Ben's.
So there's a rumor going around that Mike Trout is open to being traded and switching positions.
See that?
Yeah, look, Mike Trout from 10 years ago. Let's do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This
I
guy.
think if you put him at a position that's not at center field, like maybe first base,
First base.
Nah.
Yeah. No, you guys forget how in '96 and so that was all a bunch of veteran. Like Wade Boggs didn't even play all the time. He hit Charlie Hayes. He split
You want a
time with Charlie
lefty.
Hayes and stuff.
You want a lefty at first
They
base.
have like 3 first base.
he can't stay healthy.
I'm just telling you.
He can't stay healthy.
You get a couple powerhouse. Put the veterans out there, bro. They know how to play ball. Let's do this. You want to wrap up a championship this year? Cashman, open the checkbook and let's do this.
I like LeMahieu at first. He's been playing
Yeah,
there.
but every day. You know what I mean? LeMahieu is one of those guys you slot him in, he gives you a little pop, but then if you abuse him every day, he becomes average and then less than average.
Well, how crazy is he? He's batting ninth.
I know, dude.
That is so. That's
Fucking guy won the batting title 5 years ago.
twice.
Yeah, twice.
Yeah. He's batting ninth. That's weird.
But I love his experience and you
yeah.
could put him anywhere, right? You know, you can play any position.
Listen,
you know?
I like him. He's been good.
But that's what I mean. We need a mix of some nice veterans right now, guys that ready to walk on their walk year.
I'm just saying, I don't want nothing to do with Pete Alonso.
Really?
I really don't.
Yeah, I'm kind of with Joe. Man.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
They got enough power.
You can never, bro.
Nah.
That's our problem. Offense is not pitching. We lost because we can't hit in the fucking playoffs.
I'm just saying,
that's the bottom
but
line.
he wants to get paid.
Yeah,
Dude, this new look,
but he's going to be on, get traded.
this new look Red Sox team, man, they're young and fucking fast. Obviously, they stole 9 bases, but they're just athletic and fast, man. They're not the same team they used to be. They're not They're not loading the lineup with big power hitters. They're loading up with contact hitters that can get on base.
Did you hear the story that the guy told when he was mic'd up on Father's Day?
No.
But how the child services got called on his dad.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I didn't hear
Yeah.
that.
So he's like 6 years old on the field, playing ball, and something happens in the field where he doesn't want to play anymore. He's 6. He goes to the dugout, bro. He's done. He's not playing anymore.
Crying.
Yeah, and his father like, you get your ass back out there.
Guy gave him like a kick in the ass. Right?
Yo, he said he grabbed me like a Looney Tune, flipped me, and kicked me in the ass back on the field. Well, his best friend's mother witnessed this,
Holy
called
shit.
911, and had the father arrested during the game.
Holy shit.
What's it?
dude.
Tristan. What the hell's his name? Tristan. Damn it.
That's dedication, though.
Al, if you're listening to this, watch out. Make sure your kid slides, but don't get into that predicament. I was talking to my buddy Al over the weekend, and his son didn't slide in the third base, and it was an issue for him. He was slamming on the fence and shit.
What
in
you
the
gotta do,
the championship game.
You got a Looney Tune drop the kid. You know? He'll never forget that shit. Look at this guy. He became a professional athlete. Yo, he said from that day on, he realized how much it meant to be a part of a team and not letting your teammates down.
Sure.
That was
Yeah.
the lesson he learned from his father, that you're out there. It's not for yourself. You're out there for everybody else.
Fuck yeah.
Part of a team.
That's why if you don't go to practice and you don't do everything you're supposed to do, it's a team thing, man. Like
Right.
you gotta kind of lead by example.
With that being said, did you hear fucking Tom Brady's speech when they retired his number? And
About you should play football because it's hard, or like
yes,
Yeah.
that whole speech, bro.
Yeah.
Bro,
I made my son watch it.
Awesome.
It was dynamite, bro.
Yeah.
And it was about team, though. It was
Yeah.
and nothing about me. Because if my team is successful, I'm successful.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
If
And
they what?
successful.
Mike D.
But it was a great speech. I think every kid in sports should hear that shit.
Yeah, dude. I had the fucking chills. I got to be honest.
Yeah, bro. No, he delivered it the way it was supposed to be said. You know.
Yeah.
I agree.
So up on the screen, I have
nice recovery after getting fucking roasted on Netflix.
up on the screen. I have the free agency that's coming up next year for first baseman, and Cody Bellinger looks like he might be the most attractive.
That's more attractive to me.
I agree.
Than Pete Alonso.
Well, we got to get somebody.
He's got an opt-out option for next year.
Well, we'll see how Ben Rice is doing. I think he did get his first hit this evening.
Mike Trout's getting tired of losing over there, huh?
That's your
Fuck,
team,
I'm
right?
tired of them losing. I'm ready to fucking jump ship from that goddamn team.
Yeah.
Don't do
I've
it.
been a fan of that. I've been a fan of that team for 47 years.
It's all right, Gabe. Come on over.
They've only given
Yankees
me one
are
championship.
accepting applications. You can wear the pinstripes. We will allow you.
Don't
Are you
be a-
sure you
don't
really
be a
want me
fraud.
to watch these games?
Listen, it happens to the best of us. You know, I'm watching the Knicks game. I'm thinking they're losing because of me too. You know, it's how much we feel for it.
I agree.
Nashville is supposed to be
Actually,
getting
when
a
I was
baseball
watching
team.
it and they were losing, I'm like, if Adrian was actually watching this live, they probably would be winning. But because
you
he
got-
taped it,
Are you guys superstitious like that? with your sports teams?
A little bit.
I am. Like
Yeah.
if I'm watching a big game, a playoff game or something, and they win the game, I'm wearing the same fucking hat and T-shirt I wore the next game. That's what I do.
so let me ask you a question. How about if you're watching the game and your wife walks in the room and the other team hits a home run? Are you like, oh, get the fuck out? It's you.
Yes,
Get out.
yes.
No, I don't.
I did when I was in California during April, and it was during the playoffs. Who were the Knicks playing? 76ers. And I walked away. It was like it was a big comeback win they had. And the place we were renting, I went to the bedroom real quick, and they were losing when I walked away, right? And then when I came back, my wife's like, "They're winning now. Stay in that fucking bedroom. Stay in the bedroom." And I was watching the game, and I did because I believe it. I did. I stayed, and I was watching the rest of the game through the reflection of a mirror in the living room, and they wound up winning.
That's awesome.
And she's like, "Do not come out of that room."
See, I would have been there for the next game, right in that fucking mirror.
We left.
Yeah.
No, actually,
why they
we
lost.
watched the next game in the bar. It was the same day to draft. Anyway, you brought up Tom Brady.
I did.
I want to ask you guys. Speaking of Tom Brady, okay, his former coach was there. Okay, Bill Belichick,
All right.
and he was there with somebody. And I just want to know: have you guys heard about this?
God bless
That
him.
Bill Belichick is dating a 24-year-old.
No way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's 72 and he's dating a 24-year-old.
Wow.
God bless him.
No,
bro.
that's wrong. It's wrong though.
Yeah. Okay. So that's it. I wanted your guys' take.
Look
I
at her.
wanted your take on this.
What kind of girl is she? You know what I
Well,
mean?
look at her.
that's where I'm at.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I mean, she should have some self-confidence. You know what I mean? That's ridiculous.
ready here, real quick. I'll just read off a little stuff here.
So you think he's doing something wrong by doing
No.
that?
No, because he's a dirty old man, just
Yeah.
like every guy alive, right? But she
I mean,
should
it's
have
just
some.
like,
some
and look, whatever. If I might catch some shit for saying this, but is this the definition of gold digger? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Absolutely.
Right.
100%.
like,
100%.
come on, man. It's not like, oh,
It's 40
I
years
saw this
difference?
guy and he was so attractive.
No
you
way.
know what I mean?
He's
He was
not
just
that
like, he
attractive.
was so good. Look,
He has no
his-
personality.
But I'm saying, no,
It's
but
not
I'm-
like he can make a laugh.
Yeah, well,
the guy's dry.
I know, but you
He's
can't.
like cardboard, bro.
You cannot base how he is with the reporters on that.
He ain't got that kind of suave to pick up a
All
24-year-old.
right, ready? So look,
baby.
he's the most winningest NFL head coach, right? Ever. You know, he's got that prowess. He's
Have you ever felt a deflated ball?
that
Gabe, what do you say all the time? What's your motto, Gabe?
How about two of them?
About chicks with
Sorry.
daddy issues?
Chicks with daddy issues.
Yeah.
They're a problem.
Look, I'm just saying that, like, okay, that may be attractive to people. You know what I mean? Because how he is, and he wins, and his mindset and stuff, his mentality. Like, I can see that can maybe like an attractive trait. But you look at the fucking guy, and it's not like when you're 24 and like she's she's attractive. You know what I'm saying? She's 24 years old, former cheerleader, and it's like, no, this is it. That's I got to be honest with you. Part of me thinks like I think I'd be embarrassed. Like if I even if I was him, walking around
Trophy
her,
wives.
I'd be embarrassed.
It's a trophy.
No, but
Even
dude,
her parents can be his dad.
kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a 40-year-old daughter. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Is he still unemployed?
No, he's doing something for. What's he doing? He's doing something for the NFL,
No.
but like he's not coaching.
Like rules and shit
It's
like
not.
that.
It's just something. I don't know if he was doing something on Pat McAfee show or if he was doing.
He was doing. He had some kind of guest spot on
Yeah.
Pat McAfee. Yeah,
Okay, so,
100%.
but I think it's like something else. He's not coaching. I mean, let's just say that he's trying to coach. But former New England Patriots head coach Bill Belichick is reportedly dating an ex-college cheerleader nearly 50 years his junior.
50 years. That's
Dude,
at
that's-
40. That's ridiculous.
That's crazy. 8-time Super Bowl champion.
Think he's hitting it?
Wait, he didn't win 8 times.
He's definitely.
Oh well, but you know what?
with
He was
the
assistant coach.
Cialis and Viagra. And,
He's definitely hitting it.
Oh,
Hymns.
dude. Come on.
He's like, here we go.
She was a cheerleader at Bridgewater State University in Massachusetts. That they met in 2021 on a flight,
So how old
and they
was she
stayed
then?
they stayed in contact. Well, I guess 3 years younger, 21. You know what
That's
I mean?
wrong, bro. That's wrong. That's wrong.
Yeah, and
We all have daughters here. You if your daughter came home with a 7-year-old dude, how do you approach that situation? Honestly,
my daughter's 21.
this is what I'm saying.
You know
like,
what I mean? If she's telling me like, oh yeah, like
That's
like it's definitely a money grab situation. Are we on board for that? You know what I mean?
yeah, but what happens? All right, interesting.
Are we
If your daughter comes home with someone 50 years older than her, that's worth $200 million.
That's what I'm saying. Are we on board
No.
with this?
no, I'm not on board. I'm not on board. I'm not on board.
But listen, I mean, it's a fucked up, and hell no, should not be on board. But think about this: about 250 years ago, they were giving away their daughters for a cow and a goat. You know what I mean?
That's true.
I'm serious. You know, I mean, culture has changed 100%. But
Thank God, right?
yeah, I mean,
Thank
at least
God.
in our country, who knows what happens like Saudi Arabia and shit with these girls? You know, you hear these weird stories. They're married to guys fucking 50 years older than them all the time. No big deal. What do we got going on? There? Are they taking Joey's
we
bike?
just got a bunch of kids on bikes. Look like they're
They're looking to jack your shit? Let me know.
up to no good out there.
You want to bring it inside?
No,
Did we put an Apple tag on that?
no,
Oh, we should. Let them take it.
they're not
Chase
taking
them
my
down.
shit.
Anyway, I don't know. I'd be embarrassed. I'd be embarrassed if that was my daughter.
She's
Come
selling
on.
herself.
Yeah.
She's selling herself.
To me, it's just I just feel like
Yeah. No, I don't agree with
she's in it for the wrong reasons.
it.
I don't know.
It's hard to see that they could be in love, right?
It's
hard.
It's very possible. It's very possible, but it's just very doubtful to me. I don't know.
I mean, we have these situations in Hollywood, right? You have Michael Douglas and Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Okay.
Big age difference. You have
Yeah.
Harrison Ford
Not
and
50 years,
and
Not 50 years.
no, not 50.
And not only that, they've been together for like 25
yeah,
years.
you know, it seems like real love.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I
right,
mean?
yeah,
It's a little bit different.
yeah. No,
I think the last time we
is,
saw this, I think the last time we saw this and everyone had the same consensus was Anna Nicole Smith.
that's right. I was about to say Anna Cole. She was
yeah,
like a
yeah.
90-year-old guy,
That's
and she
right.
was in her 30s.
Yeah. And she wound up like
Cleaning up. Yeah.
getting his inheritance, right?
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah,
Then she killed herself, right?
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
Oh, did she kill us? I thought it was like an overdose.
overdose. Yeah, but that's the
Same thing.
man. And she was in programs trying to recover and stuff. Didn't work out.
And then I think she was dating or married a gay guy, and he did it for the money.
I remember that. You're right. Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Well, money grabs. You know. I mean, it was like, who are we to judge? But
She had her own money. At
I'm
least,
judging.
though.
She should not be with Bill Belichick. I'm sorry.
Just it was a little shocking. And Joey, I agree. I think she was
She was a successful plus size model, I believe. Yeah. Anna Nicole.
She was a Playboy.
You call that plus size? I don't know.
I think she was. She was like a thickie.
Yeah.
Adele thick.
Old Adele.
All right. It's weird. Anyway, sticking with football. Real quick. Aaron Rodgers still hasn't reported to minicamp. Okay. Then he was seen in London. Yeah. Right. Did you guys see this and stuff? He was seen in London at what was it? A big soccer game?
Soccer game. Yeah.
Yeah. Would you say, I'm saying it, would you say he's probably the most self-absorbed athlete?
100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. He doesn't care about anything.
I mean, because
anything else doesn't matter.
Right. When I sit there and like, you hear about this and stuff, and then you got the coach making excuses for him.
Yeah, but not defending him, but apparently he told them well in advance he wouldn't be here.
Okay.
So
maybe, but I'm just saying it's been one thing after another.
Yeah, he's a professional. He's been in this league over 20 years. He knows when they have ETAs and OTAs, and
I get it. I agree.
And this is team building right now. And what we were just talking about, it's not about yourself.
And he's the leader of the team.
Being a part of the team.
Absolutely.
And he's absent. And right now you could be going over the playbook with your wide receivers, and when I wink twice, that means break the route and do this. Yeah. You know what I mean? These are important things. If you're not there, you're not going to communicate with your guys.
Well, this is why I say he's probably one of the most self-absorbed athletes, that we've come across, recently. Okay. Just all the things that he talks about that, like, it's just all about him.
Yeah.
Okay. How his UFO experience, he's seen UFOs, right? How he takes ayahuasca, loves it. Right. He doesn't talk to his family.
No.
Right.
No. Which is fucked up right there. You know he's a fucked up person, right?
He was a possible. Well, that's not necessarily. I don't talk to some family members.
Some, but the ones that are nice you talk to, right? That's it.
He was potentially, and true story, was going to be a possibly vice presidential candidate.
Yep.
Okay. He wanted to host Jeopardy. It's just like, this is just, that we know of and stuff, how it is. It's like, to me, I'm like, Green Bay just saw that, like they saw it writing on the wall, right? I mean, they saw this and they were just like, all right, it's time.
Get rid of their problem. Yeah. Give it to the Jets. Yeah.
And he was a regular on Pat McAfee, right? Something happened.
Yeah.
Something happened.
Oh, really?
No, because he said something. I think he said something that might have been
offensive to Pat.
Maybe like controversial. No, not Pat McAfee.
It was the COVID thing. It was when he said he got
vaccinated.
And no, he didn't say he got vaccinated. He said he got immunized.
Yes. And everyone thought everybody thought he meant the COVID shot. Right? Is that what happened? He kind of used his words to fucking.
Right. He was slick with it, and he wasn't wrong.
No, he's a selfish prick, and you know what? We saw the videos the other day of him grabbing his Achilles and stuff. So karma's a bitch. He believes in karma.
I think he's
karma's a bitch.
I think he owns a share in that soccer club that he went to go see. So I'm pretty sure I read that, something along those lines.
He knew.
So he's also gone into hunting quite a bit, and I only know this because I watch a lot of hunting YouTube channels, and he's been on quite a few of them.
You know who's big into hunting, and I watch some of his shit sometimes. Ex Chicago Bear quarterback.
Cutler?
Jay Cutler, yeah. Big time hunter. Look him up on YouTube.
I have to check that out.
Yeah. Anyway, so just wanted to bring that up. That's all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Here, that's kind of what happened since last time we were on. And
he has abandoned his team once again.
And it's just, another thing that made me think about is that we're going down to watch him week 2. Well, hopefully we're gonna see him. We're going down to Nashville to watch him play week 2.
We support our friends that are
hopefully light it up.
Fans.
Yeah.
Listen, if he fucking throws 45 touchdowns this year, no one's gonna give a fuck about this.
So I'm like, take ayahuasca every day.
New girlfriend?
He's hunting blondes.
Who's this?
He's hunting blondes.
I think that's Jay Cutler's new girlfriend.
Make that bigger.
Jay Cutler? I thought Jay Cutler was a family man.
No, he got divorced. He was married to Kristen Cavalieri. Or whatever.
Right.
He's down in Nashville, right? Right now, Gabe?
He is. I think he is.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
He went to Vanderbilt?
Let's set up a meet and greet.
Yes, well, that's right there. Nashville.
He could be a podcast guest. We'll talk about him cutting up meat.
Wow. Yeah, that's his ex all the way on the left, and that's his new one on the right, I think. Good for him.
Not bad.
All right. So
Yeah.
Pull and trim.
That's that. All right. Gabe actually brought this up to us. And I looked into this. There is a thing, guys. Now, all right, ready? Talking about the Olympics. Olympics start next month in Paris. Summer Olympics. I'm excited. Love it. It's my favorite Olympic.
Me too.
You know, summer versus
Well, I like them
winter.
both,
I like them both too. I'm saying, but I prefer summer. Summer's got, you know, a lot. To me, it's just a lot better events.
You like the
I
diving?
like the movie we were young, man. Carl Lewis and shit. Those were exciting.
Yeah.
Olympic times.
Okay, now you've heard about how these guys, the athletes, and what do they call it? Olympic Village? That's where they stay, Olympic Village?
Yep.
Right? And how these athletes just are all hooking up with each other.
Okay. Yeah. Makes sense.
Have you heard this?
No. I mean, I think I've heard it in the past, but it's not a
dude,
surprise.
rampant. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, like orgies and shit. And it's just like a thing, man. They just, I don't know. They're so fired up. I don't know what it is. And
It's their only outlet, bro. They're practicing fucking 12 hours a day, going to shower, and then, you know, they go back to their room and there's a athletic woman sitting there, you know?
yeah, I mean, whatever. I mean, hey, good for them. Why not? You know, but, Gabe, was this a committee that puts into effect this anti-sex beds?
How does it work?
Yeah,
That's what I'm curious about.
they're claiming that they're not really anti-sex beds. That it's more of the beds are just made out of cardboard.
and they're small, I think, too.
Then they're small. Yeah.
Yeah, they're twins.
But they are trying, without saying it, they are trying to prevent these sex parties, orgies, whatever it might be, from happening.
Who needs a bed to fuck?
I'm looking at the floor right there. I'm like, yeah, they may get a little splinter or something like that, but they're hitting it on the floor now.
So like they're twin size mattresses and cardboard frames. They're all 100% recyclable, right? It's there because you can't lie on top of each other, as the cardboard frames will collapse under such weight. But just like you just said, Joey, you know what I mean? They'll find a way.
Yeah.
It's like,
And in the heat of passion, do they really care if it collapses?
but not only that,
It's
They
gonna
should
be a
just take
laugh.
away the booze, not the fucking beds.
no, but why are we stopping this? Why are we stopping this? Let them be.
Yeah.
Right? If it's
I mean,
consensual.
It's the fun police.
Look at these rooms.
Woo!
I've seen prison that have almost the
Right.
same look.
Right. There's no personality. There's no TV. It doesn't look very.
Yeah, but when high caliber athletes train, like I know specifically boxers, they practice abstinence.
Yeah.
Because it keeps them their competitive juices.
fire, right?
Yeah.
Keeps the fire going. Yeah.
So maybe
Letting
know.
out that adrenaline's no good. Getting out that poison.
yeah,
Yeah.
maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know.
That's why I would lose every fight. But it's just like, why are we stopping this? Why are people trying to prevent? Like, let them be, man. Right?
Fun police.
These young athletes. I mean, what they do, the commitment time they put in, and if this is, you know, they want to let it out.
Yeah. The
Why-
kids, they're all very young.
Why are we stopping this? I don't know. Anyway, thought it was interesting. Gabe brought that up. Thought it was interesting. Brought me to another topic with Leah Thomas. Oh shit! There it is. I knew it was going to happen.
We talked about
I
this,
knew
bro.
it was going to happen. Brought to another topic, right? Leah Thomas.
Breaking news.
You guys know, right? She's the transgender athlete,
Actress.
She was in Back to the Future too. She was a college swimmer, right? Competed collegially in swimming against women.
Yeah. No,
She's a man.
I had a problem with that.
It's just plain and simple. She's a man. She still has a penis. So she's, I guess, should we call her he? I don't know. But I mean, she's identifying, this person is identifying as a woman with a penis. So
Let me swim.
the court, so a court has, ruling has banned her or him from competing in the Paris Olympics next month. Okay. She can't, I'm sorry guys with the
These
pronoun- with the
bathing
pronouns-
suits are really
with the
tight
pronouns.
around my balls.
This jock is riding on my ass.
will not be allowed to compete in the elite women's races, including the 2024 Olympics, after the Court of Arbitration for Sport ruled this week that she lacks standing for a challenge to the rules of swimming world's governing body. Okay. This came down on Saturday. Thomas, 25, had in January filed legal paperwork against World Aquatic Swimming governing body based in Switzerland for its policy that restricts transgender athletes from competing in most elite women's aquatics competition. The policy dictates male to female transgender athletes would only be eligible to compete in the women's categories if they transition before the age of 12, before they reach stage 2 of the puberty Tanner stages.
And actually transitioned. She never transitioned, right?
Do you remember the character Vera that Jim Carrey used to play on?
Yeah, Vera DeMilo.
Yes. Hi there.
Oh, God.
That's what that just reminded me of.
Well, at least in the world scheme of things, the Olympics got it right? They got it right.
I think they did.
It's not
I'll tell you
wrong-
right now.
it's
If I
not
had a
wrong
daughter
women.
that swam,
Men go against men, women go against
Yeah.
women. It's that simple.
if I had a daughter that swam,
Yeah,
or was a swimmer,
it wouldn't be right.
and had to compete against, 3 years ago as a man,
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
we talked about this already.
Yeah. I would have a problem.
there she is.
It's time for Buck Beautiful Ambition.
It's so fucking funny as hell, dude.
Delilah.
Hi, I'm Vera Tamilo. Thanks for tuning in. Before I learned how to exercise properly, I was a poor excuse for a woman. Just look at those unsightly lumps of lard. I was so weak and frail.
We're going to get in trouble for this. I can see it already. Right?
That's funny.
All right, so-
If you don't think that's funny, fuck you.
With that being said,
Yes.
have you also heard it was recently on social media? I don't know if it's true or not. Okay, but Brittany Griner, and
Yeah.
she was a basketball athlete that was being held in Russia.
Yep.
And they released her. There's photos of her topless. Have you seen these?
Mhm.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, and
I have.
Unverified.
people are saying that she's a man.
Okay.
It's unverified, though.
What
Yeah.
which is
The
unverified?
photos are. So they think they're deep fake photos.
I saw a video though of her walking around her pool.
You
topless.
can do.
what-
You can do a deep fake though.
It looks
She
like a
removed the
man's
breast.
top.
It looks like a man's
man.
chest.
So she removed the breast.
No, they're saying that she never had it because she was a boy all the time. That's what I heard.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is what I'm hearing.
Okay. That's
I don't know.
That's
I don't know
interesting.
if we have any. I didn't say anything to Gabe about it, but
I saw it on
this
TikTok.
topic goes hand in hand with that. She was part of the WNBA. I mean, do they?
she's still on W. She plays for the Phoenix,
Oh, yeah?
whatever they are, Mercury.
Do
Yeah.
they check these girls?
Dude, I'm
Does someone take a look?
I'm guessing.
Some,
I don't know.
Does someone
man.
take a look?
You know what I mean?
I know. It's
Why we should be questioning?
no, it's a valid question.
And with this day and age, if they are whatever, be proud of it, and just let us know. Miss Clark over there with her Adam's apple, Brittany Griner with
She is a female.
prove it to me.
She looks like a female there. That's for sure.
No, I'm talking about Caitlin Clark.
Oh,
Well, she took a nasty foul again the other day.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
But that was a basketball play. They're making that out to be too much.
so Gabe, they're calling the videos that surfaced or pictures deep. What'd you say? Deep fakes.
Yeah, deep fakes.
What the hell? Oh.
There, she looks like a dude.
Yeah, but has she transitioned? Like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
there's ones with her like totally topless. Where, like she looks like that, totally topless, and she has no chest at all.
See now, okay, ready? Okay, this is interesting. So if she was to transition, she was to go through the motions, right, to become a man, can she play in the WNBA?
First of all,
anyone can. There's no rule that you have to be a man.
but I like the sciences, but can they make them into a man?
No, there's people who've transitioned. Like,
But
They can.
when you go from a girl to a guy, what does that really mean? That they lop off their breasts and they take
Yeah,
almost to
there's-
make their voice deeper and they get hair on their face. They don't have a tool down there, do they?
no,
So
no.
what some of them do is they do the mastectomy. They take testosterone, and some of them actually do surgically have implanted penis, but it's not functional
What,
or semi-functional.
what's Cher's kid's name?
Rick
Chaz Bono.
Chaz Bono. There it is,
Yeah.
right? Like, that's
the dick.
Rick
he's transitioned, right?
Yeah.
Like he was,
Yeah.
Rick Bono.
but like
He used to be a girl, now he's a boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but like,
He looks like a boy.
yeah, but I mean, everything.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a penis.
He doesn't.
No.
Right.
I mean, don't know for sure, but like from what they say, you know what I mean? I don't know. Listen, I had a
she, whatever the fuck you want to call it, has facial hair. So this is part of the testosterone that.
We need someone to go around checking these people out. I'm just curious, out of curiosity, what's going on down there,
I got a story I'll tell you off the show. Okay? Off the show, just for exactly what you're saying. All right? I can't say it here. Anyway,
Brittany Griner, guy, girl, who knows?
No, but I'm being serious. So wait, who, Gabe? You said you don't have to be a woman to play in the WNBA.
I mean, I don't think there's a rule that says you have to be.
It's the
you said
the W.
NBA.
No, I said WNBA. I'm like, if she has transitioned, well, she's in the process of transitioning to be a man, and she's going to be recognized as a man. Her name's not Brittany; it's going to be Brian. Can she still play in WNBA?
I think not, and I don't think there is a rule, but it is the Women's National Basketball Association.
There's got to be a rule, because then how come there's no dudes playing in WNBA?
Well, they would have to have the foresight 20 years ago to say, hey, we might have some of these women transitioning to be males. Should we put this rule in place?
But I'm saying, how come there are no, guys
but maybe they are, like Brittany Griner. This is what I'm saying to you. Caitlin Clark. Maybe they
Remember
are.
Joanna Man?
I mean, who checks this out?
Dude.
Remember the movie Joanna Man?
Yeah, Joanna Man. The guy, he became a women's basketball player, right? He got his career. Somehow he did something on the court.
I've never heard of that movie.
It was a comedy.
The WNBA?
Yeah, I guess. Some women's basketball. It was a funny movie, a comedy. But I don't know.
Anyway, I mean, I guess to be continued with that one.
Someone needs to check this shit out.
All right.
Give us some clear,
Speaking of the anti-sex beds, though, do you guys, when you go to sleep at night, do you have a side of the bed?
I have a side of the bed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes,
I have a side
definitely.
of the bed.
I'm on the right side all the time.
If you're facing you're facing the bed, I'm to the left.
And that's been your side forever.
As long as we've been sleeping.
Now, when you go to a hotel with your wife, do you still sleep on that side?
I'm on the left. If I go to a hotel, me and Mike share a hotel room, 2 beds, not same bed, 2 beds. I'll take the one to the left.
And that's what you do. You sleep at left at home.
Yeah.
Now, are you closest to the door to protect your wife at home in case there's an intruder?
I am closest to the door.
That's my rule.
I don't think that's the reason, because I've been doing it for so long. I don't know. And I can't imagine that's what I was thinking, 25 years ago.
Yeah.
See, I'm on the right side and she's closer to the door in case when they were little kids, if they wake up in the middle of the night, she could deal with it, and I could keep sleeping.
Up until about 2 years ago, my wife and I didn't have this in place.
Wait,
we would just
wherever you
sleep.
land?
Yeah, if she went to bed first and fell asleep on the right, I'm going on the other side.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm pushing someone over because no, that's not happening with me.
And this came up at a party one night at a barbecue, and everyone was fucking attacking us.
Previous to that,
rightfully so.
Like my end table is my end table. I put my watch there, I put my cigarettes and stuff. You know what I mean? Like I couldn't imagine being on the other side, on her end table.
My wife has told me, I'll be on her side, kind of like, whatever, just kind of cuddling up, watching something. And she's like, all right, you gotta go. You gotta get on your side. So I'm going to bed now. You know what I mean? And, yeah.
She needs to
so
it's always been my rule that when we used to live in apartments, if the door was closest to the bed on a certain side, I would sleep on that side. I mean, even now, we're in a pretty safe area, but I have my gun, I have extra magazines in my
in your pillowcase. I could imagine what your fucking night table looks like. There's a fucking grenade, fucking.
But
so on my nightstand, I have my gun with my silencer. I have an extra magazine. I have a holster, and then in my closet, which is closest.
That's just sitting on your nightstand, or in the drawer, or whatever you have.
Yep. And then in our closet is right next to me. It's only like 4 feet away. I have my AR-15 with the silencer on that too.
Damn.
Silent but deadly.
Silence is on the Uzi.
Well, like you said, even in I've been traveling lately and going to hotels, and I get a room with 2 queen beds, and I still stay on my side of the bed. I won't even get in the middle. I don't know, some next to the fucking end table.
Oh, if I'm sleeping in a bed like that by myself, I'll I'll roam around.
You spread.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
But
Same.
a question that arose to me was because I've been traveling around. Some hotels are different. Some give you shampoo and a bar of soap. Some have body wash and washcloths. And I'm curious on a daily basis, not when you're traveling, because it switches up. But do you guys do you wash with just the bar of soap? Do you have a washcloth? Do you have one of those shower puffs? What's your gig?
A loofah.
A loofah?
Yeah.
And what do you think is more hygienic? I'm just curious.
Sam's Club.
If you're if you're asking me, I have a
That's a
loofah.
shower puff?
I have a loofah.
I bet you if you Google shower puff, it pops up.
No, I'm sure.
No, I'm laughing at
It's cool.
Sam's Club.
Yeah.
Oh, sounds good.
Yeah. I have a loofah. To me, a loofah is probably the most hygienic, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Because how it is, you're sitting there, you're scrubbing, the dead skin and stuff.
Yeah.
When we go away, I
Bring your loofah?
I buy a loofah, and then I leave it there.
Yep.
Like I leave it there. You know what I mean? I travel with a
They
loofah.
don't fuck with the
I
wash.
don't use a loofah.
I don't like the washcloth. No.
Yeah,
No,
I don't like them either.
I just use fucking
Bar
break my
soap.
hand and fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah, soap it up.
But you see, I prefer a bar of soap. I'll put the bar of soap on the loofah, and then
I miss bars of soap.
So
Growing up, that's all
I
we
think,
had.
like,
Now I have.
the loofah,
any store you go to, bro, you can get some.
I know, but there's so many.
the
I have
loofah bothers me.
different. What do you call that?
Body wash.
I use the
Body
body
wash.
wash.
Yeah.
Ever
You like
since
the
the body
Axe
wash
and
came
shit
out,
like
it's
I like the
bad.
one with the grit in it,
Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
it takes the skin
the
off.
exfoliator.
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah,
Yeah.
That's a good one. Gabe, you're a loofah guy?
Yeah, loofah and body wash for sure. And then I have my own separate bottle of shampoo for all this hair that I have.
It must last you like 2 years.
So what do you do?
Honestly, if I have my choice, I'm a straight up bar of soap kind of guy. With regular shampoo, just a bar. You give me a bar of soap, and I wash my whole body.
Nobody else better use that bar though.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
How
listen.
do you prevent that?
You know
There's
the
hair in it and everything.
You know how good soap is, right? You could go from your asshole to your face, and there's no problem.
Yeah, but I'm sure the only person going in the bathroom is your
Mary,
wife, right?
Yeah. Me and her share.
Yeah.
She has her own fucking lady wash. I don't
Yeah.
smell like flowers and shit. But being on the road, they make you use a washcloth because they have the pump there. I didn't bring a loofah, and I'm using a washcloth. And to me, like I'm thinking like loofahs and washcloth. To me, it's not sanitary. You say the bar of soap, rub it on, on your areas. But this washcloth, I'm going over my whole body with this thing. You know what I mean? I need like 4 or 5 of them to keep it sanitary.
Yeah, I don't like washcloths.
No, and to me, the loofah, I like the way it feels. It gets all soapy and sudsy, but I rinse it out and I hang it on this little fucking thing. To me, it's not really getting cleaned. Like I don't know.
Cool story, bro.
I feel like you have to change them out quick. Like
That's
not
my
quick,
point.
but often.
Right, because it's going to start accumulating shit in it. I don't know.
I'm still stepping on Barbie dolls when I take a fucking shower. There's fucking toys in my fucking shower.
Little rubber duckies and shit.
All right.
Yeah.
So then that poses a question, all right? Because something I got for Father's Day, right? And I went, my wife got me one of those. I haven't set it up yet, but like you've been hearing all about these cold plunges to take, right? Like these ice baths,
Yeah.
supposed to be very beneficial for you, health wise, right?
Yep.
Whatever, 2 to 4 minutes, at a time you're supposed to spend in it daily. And has all kinds of health benefits as far as rejuvenation.
Makes your dick hard again.
Yeah, all that stuff. You know what I mean? And she got that for me for Father's Day. Oh, now it makes me wonder why she got that. Right? He said, so are you guys do you guys take baths? Like I'm sitting there thinking, I'm trying to think like last time I took a bath. Not saying this is a bath that you do this. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna go in there and be washing myself.
So you do this plunge in the bathtub?
You can,
Oh.
you can, but not this particular. This thing is she got me a tub.
Oh, awesome.
Like,
outside?
Yeah, for
Nice.
outside.
That's awesome.
Have
you done it?
No, I have. Like I said, I haven't done it. She just gave it to me on Sunday.
Is it like one of those galvanized fucking?
No. It's kind of it's like something like you. I don't know if it's something you blow up or something you set up.
Oh, cool.
But
So you're talking about those old wash pins, right? The
Yeah.
galvanized
Well, that's what people are using
Yeah.
now to do that.
yeah. So I'm excited. Try it and stuff because like I said, there's many health benefits to it.
Yeah.
It's a whatever, man. Fucking the latest.
Have you ever
trend.
jumped into ice cold water before?
Yes.
Yo, bro, it's not a good feeling.
I have.
Dude, athletes have been doing plunges
Yeah.
for forever. Not at forever, but you know.
No, you're right. You're right. And the
Long time.
cryotherapy and stuff and all that stuff. But it made me think, like, when was the last time I took a bath? I can't remember, man. Last time I took a bath. Like, do you guys?
I was a child.
You ever take a bath?
No.
No.
No, don't take a
gross.
bath, but I've been in hot tubs. You know what I mean?
No, it's
Right,
different.
right,
I mean,
but
what,
that
are you
was
in there,
soaping, right. I'm not
fucking
soaping up the
bubbles and
market.
shit?
No. Well, in bubbles, yes.
No, but you know what I'm saying, like soap bubbles.
But no. Not trying to be clean. Trying to be dirty.
I think Kevin
Wait,
Hart.
oh, kids, cover your ears.
I think
Earmuffs.
Kevin Hart had a YouTube series where he
Yes.
interviewed people in a cold tub.
Yeah, that's exactly what he would do.
Yeah, they're both
His guests.
How long would he be in there?
The whole length of
The interview, the whole interview.
bro.
Oh, wow.
It's very funny.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it in a long time, but it was a thing at one point.
I'm curious how long I'm going to last those first few times.
Talking about shrinkage.
Yeah.
Here's my opinion on this whole thing.
I just took a bath, Jerry. A bath?
Look at that hair.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, I think baths
You're
as an
swimming around
adult.
in your own dirt. You know what I mean? That's the truth of it. That's why your shower's so nice. Start from the top down and get all that dirt right off you.
See, but now, okay, so now I think the last time I took a bath, and it's been a long time, it was an Epsom salt bath because I was hurting so bad.
Yeah.
It was after training, and my body was killing me. And, that's supposed to help with like inflammation or whatever. And I did. It was nice lavender Epsom salt bath.
When we actually did redid a bathroom a few years ago, I wanted to get rid of the bathtub. Like, even though we have young kids still, my kids have been showering since they're 2 years old.
Right.
And I lost that battle. Like, a bathtub, and for us, for my family, nobody really does it. I don't know.
So when we had our house built, we had the option when we were building it out to have a bathtub and a shower in our master bathroom or ensuite, whatever you want to call it. And we're like, no, let's use the extra room for a closet in there and just take the bathtub out and we'll just have a larger shower. And that's what we did because our guest bathroom does have a bathtub. So if we ever need it for any reason, like a wash the dog or something, then we use it for that.
And days you have to fill it up with water, right?
Yeah, it's
You get
it's a big
55
bathtub.
gallons in there.
So I looked this up and it says that a bath may be best option to promote relaxation, reduce fatigue, and alleviate chronic pain.
This is the ice bath or a bath?
Yeah. Well, a bath, but the ice bath does that too.
That's a lot
Cool.
of ice you got to come up with though for that.
I know. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, I got to,
Joey has ice.
Well, not in the winter.
not in the winter, but
No.
yeah, right now. So yeah, to be continued. I'll keep you guys updated on that.
Now you need an ice maker.
I know. I was looking, I've been looking at one of those for
Yeah.
a while now. But yeah, I agree.
If you
Guys,
get an ice maker, get the one that has the snowman poop, like the Sonic ice.
Yeah.
You got a Sonic, that's the best ice.
what is it?
It's like shaved ice.
It's like
right?
little pebbles.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I call it snowman poop.
People go to Sonic just to fill up their coolers
For ice,
Yeah.
really?
for their ice. Yeah.
$1.99 a bag.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's the shape of their ice everyone loves.
Does it last longer because it's smaller?
I don't know.
Wait, so you can
No,
walk
but
into
you
a
can chew it better.
And you could pack food into it and drinks better into it. You know what I mean? More than
Yeah.
the,
you can
It's
walk into a
moldable.
Sonic and just say, "Give me 6 bags of ice,"
Yep.
and they'll tell you.
yeah.
Oh man, dude, Sonic is on the way to the beach.
Down here. Yeah.
Yeah,
Learning every day.
that's something. Yeah, that's cool. All right, completely going different direction. I wanted to bring this up, Mike, because this is something that you need to know. Heard this story the other day. One of the parents on my son's lacrosse team, okay, had something happen. All right, he gets up real early in the morning, right, to go to work. Gets up like around 2:30 in the morning to go to work. Works in the city. Was up making coffee, lets the dog out, and he hears something outside. He's like, what's going on? Like, what's that noise? Looks out the window. These guys, his car is jacked up. He's got, it was like an old 2003, Acura. It was an extra car in his driveway. He was his son, he's probably gonna give it to his son. His son's 16, he's going to be driving soon. Car's jacked up. Somebody's underneath it and you got another guy standing there watching. They're cutting out his catalytic converter.
Oh man.
Okay. They're stealing his catalytic converter. This guy runs out there and it's all on the ring. He shows me the video footage. This guy runs out there in his freaking underwear and his tank top, right? And I'll give him credit. He goes after him. I couldn't believe how quick these guys, they got the jack out, right? It was a hydraulic jack. Got it out, down. The guy had a grinder in his hand because that's what he's doing. Hit him. He ran out to get them and tackle him. He had one of them. The guy hit him right in his head with the grinder, split his head open.
Oh, really?
Right? You see it. He's in between the two cars and he kind of just like, catches himself. They run off. They had their truck was parked right in front of the house. And then they got away. And you see him, he split his head.
And they got the converter?
No, they didn't get the converter, but he wound up ripping it out because he was like, I don't want these guys coming back. But you might have saw something on the ring. You know how you get all these alerts on the ring?
Yeah.
This was the other day. And it was from a guy who was a detective or a cop around here locally. And he put catalytic converters are being stolen in the area. Do not leave your house. Do not engage. Well, that was because of him. And he lives in Quad 2. He lives in the neighborhood right next to you.
Which one? Like Michael Avenue? Which one's Quad 2?
Allison and Lisa's.
Okay.
Yeah. He lives over there. So,
I mean, that's been a thing that's been happening.
Yeah.
I know. But I'm saying they've been cruising around the neighborhood doing it. But it's just crazy. So I'm like, I had to look up what a catalytic converter does.
Now, are they looking for certain cars? Like,
I think older cars are easier to get to.
It's got platinum in it. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man. It's
Platinum.
it's crazy.
oh, really? Is
Yeah.
that what the deal is with
That's
them?
the deal.
Catalytic converter, right? It helps reduce airborne pollutants that could harm people as well as the environment, turning 90% of harmful emissions into less harmful gases. I'm like, I don't even know I'm like, what the fuck does a catalytic converter do? But apparently they're worth a few $100s.
Wow.
You know what I mean? These guys are selling it for. You go around and like we're talking 4 minutes. You could cut one out in like 4 minutes.
There's a video of them with the truck driving down the street, 2 guys underneath. Bro, they do like 4 or 5 cars in a matter of like 6 minutes. It's insane.
Yeah.
Like pickup trucks and shit. They just right underneath, zip, 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 boom, done.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, and it's a problem. It's a big problem. And, it's sad because it's going to be a vigilante situation one day. Your friend or whoever you knew didn't come out with anything in his hand.
no, he just reacted.
God forbid he had a baseball bat and cracked one of these guys a couple
or a
of times.
piece.
you know?
That's my that's what I want to ask you guys. Okay.
Listen, if I'm on the jury, I don't find him guilty. Straight up.
I'm with you on that. All right. Gabe, we know, right? I mean, Gabe, there's a pistol somewhere in the bushes, right?
They won't hear anything coming.
Exactly. So
You
be army crawling on your roof.
So
fucking have him in the scope.
That little dog, he'll blow you up. The little dog like, shut the fuck up.
My night
got the
vision
laser
goggles
on.
on.
So I'm saying, so like to the cops are like, don't engage, stay in your house. But how do you you sit there and watch this?
Nah, watch them take your shit?
Yeah.
No way.
Come on. Right? And it just everything happens so fast. Like he didn't get a plate number.
So the newer cars, they're more enclosed or something like that?
I don't know. I don't know offhand. But
I mean, just the engineering, right? I mean, if you look under these new cars, they shove everything, cram everything. So it's probably harder to get to, probably cross members and stuff in the way. But, most likely the older cars and the pickup trucks, they're easy access. They're hanging right there.
So one reason why they're saying don't engage is because certain states have different rules on protecting private property or protecting your property. New York is very liberal in that sense, where if it's not in your house and you try to engage someone, you can be held liable for anything done to that crook, that thief.
That's what I'm saying. But you try to get a jury of your peers to find you guilty of someone robbing you and you taking it into your own hands. Especially when the police ain't doing shit these days.
I'll give you an example. Tennessee is also like that too. There was recently a guy who saw someone trying to steal his car. And he went outside and tried to stop them with his gun. He fired some shots at them, missed, hit something else. They arrested this guy for reckless endangerment.
He should have had the laser, right? We never miss.
Well, he's taking a shot when the guys are like 200 yards away also.
Yeah.
So, at that point, they're gone. What are you going to do about that?
He was being reckless
at some point.
At that point,
at some point, you have to realize that round is going to go somewhere, and the likelihood.
And you can't really shoot anybody in the back, right?
Target.
That's like the biggest no, right? You can't shoot them in the back.
No.
Yeah. So that whole transaction was
shoot him in the leg, turn him over.
Not in the back.
Yeah. Anyway, it's crazy. Be on the lookout. Something to think about. I mean, which sucks. You know what I mean? But I know you get up early.
Yeah. No.
So, and that
would
neighborhood
be a
was close to you.
surprise. Yeah, that would be a surprise.
Yeah, it's close to you. But speaking of reckless, you guys all heard, right? What happened to JT, Justin Timberlake?
Oh, yeah.
Right? Last night here out on Long Island, right? In the beautiful hamlet of Sag Harbor. Okay. Justin Timberlake.
Is he living out there? Is that the story these days?
I don't think so. I don't
his
think
wife
so.
is filming a movie.
Yeah.
Out here? She's filming on Long Island?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. His wife wasn't with him though, right?
She was not with him.
Okay. Justin Timberlake got arrested for a DWI in Sag Harbor, was brought to nearby East Hampton precinct. They showed him numerous times, like his mugshot on TV all over the place. Poor guy. You know what I mean? But hey, it happens.
He fucked up.
He told the arresting officer he had one martini.
Yes. Yeah.
They said he was drinking people's drinks off the bar.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then in the night, he was drinking strangers' drinks off the bar. That's
Oh,
how
really?
fucked up he was. Yeah.
He was at the American Hotel.
One martini.
They showed, his mugshot. His eyes are super glassy.
No, he was plastic. He should have called the Uber. I don't understand.
Well, that's
all that money.
Ready? There we go. That's what I want to ask you. You're Justin Timberlake. Yeah, there we go. There's his mugshot, right? It looks, yeah, you can see it.
It looks fucked up.
The eyes are glassy.
You have all this money, right? Why the fuck are you not at the least calling an Uber? You know what I mean? At the least.
Yeah, he made a bad decision. He doesn't give a fuck though. He's gonna pay this, whatever it is, and move on with his fucking life.
Truthfully,
he's lucky he didn't hurt anybody.
So that's the thing. When people drink, they have confidence, right? We all know beer muscles and stuff like that, but they also have confidence thinking that they're okay to drive. And someone from the establishment, and I don't want them to be held liable. It's not the bar or restaurant's fault or something like that. But if you're putting out stories afterwards that he's drinking other people's drinks off the fucking bar, the guy's ossified.
Yeah.
Just be like, yo, Justin, I called you an Uber. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what they said. He was following friends.
He was following friends to a boat.
To a boat? Is that,
yeah.
okay.
Oh, is that what it was?
So then you get a Biwi?
A Biwi?
Yeah. Right. Boating while intoxicated?
I think that's even worse than a DUI.
A Biwi?
Yeah.
I'm sure it was a big boat that was just parked there and they were going to sleep on it.
And honestly, you guys know the laws better than me, but is it a big deal? There's like no bail and shit in New York, right? Like he was out in an hour.
No, he wasn't. I heard he was still detained like this afternoon.
Yeah. I heard Jimmy Fallon had to come get him out.
But
So
is
what
the
do
bail
you think
reform,
the
is that
NBA
for everybody?
I don't know.
Only some people? Like I don't understand.
I have no clue.
It all depends on
What do you think the
your
NBA
past.
will
Complain
do
all
to
the time that criminals are in and out. You get
What do you think of
axe
what,
murder your
Gabe?
wife, you'd be out in an hour. So why is Justin Timberlake being held up like that?
So he's partial owner of the Memphis Grizzlies.
Yeah.
So he has to set an example, and I believe the previous owner of the Clippers was disciplined for something similar before he had to sell it.
Oh, no
So
shit.
I
I
wonder
didn't know that.
I wonder what the NBA does to him, if they fine him or
Yeah, they all have
something.
those clauses, right? You have to act like a gentleman. You can't,
Yeah. Possibly.
But the NBA is the biggest second chance fucking league there is, right?
Mhm.
Besides the NFL. So
Yeah.
who knows?
I don't know. Just kind of interesting here on here on Long Island. I like Justin Timberlake. I
Me
like
too.
music, so hopefully
I think he's a good actor too.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's great. He's great.
Yeah.
he's definitely crying a river today.
Hopefully he learned his lesson, and the lesson is don't drink and drive. Mike, pass me another beer.
Yeah. I'll call you Uber later. Don't worry.
Quick funny story about drinking and driving. There was, believe it or not, in Compton, Los Angeles area, there is a neighborhood of it's pretty much just a ranch. There's people that own horses in Compton. My friend lives on this block, and he was telling me the story, and I checked it out, and it turned out to be super true. Someone was on a horse drunk, riding his horse from the bar home, gets stopped by a cop because the cop was like, "What the fuck are you doing on a horse in Compton?" The guy smelled like liquor. They give him a DUI.
I've heard of that. People on bicycles or
That's on a horse though.
yeah.
I mean,
It's the cowboy way, right? Drink some whiskey and ride that motherfucker out to the
That's a
sunset.
hooey.
Wow.
Yeah, but on another note, okay, I know something you want to bring up, right? You're talking about you watched the movie recently, right? And it was about imaginary friends, and wasn't your imaginary friend Justin? Wasn't that his name?
Yeah, Justin.
What was the movie you saw?
It was called If,
Okay,
and that stands for Imaginary Friends. Ryan Reynolds and the guy from The Office. Not Michael, the other guy that dates the girl.
John Krasinski or something
That's
like
his
that.
name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jack Ryan. He played Jack Ryan.
Yeah.
Yes, Jack Ryan. The movie wasn't for me per se, but it led me to think about people having imaginary friends, and I wondered if any of you guys had imaginary friends or your children growing up. You may not want to talk about it or anything like that, but I figured I'd throw it out there.
Well, I mean, I talked about it to my therapist for years. Why not talk about it now?
There we go. This is like therapy.
Now, I personally never had an imaginary friend. Never. My kids have never had imaginary friends, that I know of. You know what I mean? They never, they never talked about it at all.
Same.
No,
I never had one.
or the kids.
I'm not aware of my kids having one either.
What about you?
No, I'm the same. My grandson was joking around. I don't know, like my friend Rudy, but that came and gone. I didn't really believe that he was thinking that he was just trying to make everybody laugh, and that's what he does. But with this being said, is there a stigma? Like if someone's kid does have an imaginary friend, do you look at them like a little different? Do you like? Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, that kid needs a real friend. You know
I mean, I don't know if you look at it like a little, I mean,
yeah, you do because.
Wait, if you have an imaginary friend, are you talking?
I'm telling you do.
no, yeah, that's exactly what you do.
If you
right
have an
now.
imaginary friend, are you conversating with it in front of other people, or is that a thing you do when you're alone?
That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm thinking.
If you're conversating with an imaginary friend in front of groups of people, I think you have bigger issues.
Well, yeah, and that's why I said I've never seen my kids. Like I've never even overheard them, like, walking past their room or something like that, and they're talking to somebody and there's nobody there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know.
I mean, all children have an imagination. You have He-Man toys. You're fighting He-Man versus Skeletor, and you're talking it out.
Let me tell you.
I mean, that's normal.
As a kid,
Yeah.
I played with
You're playing
toys.
those scenarios out in your head and you're saying it out
But
loud.
I mean, I played with toys
Absolutely.
every day, and I preferred to play by myself. Like, you know what I mean? I'm being serious, just because the things you had
The
set up
dialogue,
and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, I'd go hours playing with toys.
Here's some statistics on imaginary friends.
All right, good.
The children's imagination starts developing between 2.5 and 3 years old. The market, it's making them have. There's an average of 65% of children that have an imaginary friend.
65%?
Wow.
Yeah, that's
and
a
it's
lot.
common. And it's common for children up to 12 years old to have an imaginary friend, or say they have an imaginary friend.
What is that though? I mean, is there some reasoning behind it? Is like a safety thing, like
Maybe it would be loneliness, to me, that's what, if you had an imaginary friend, you conjured it up because you didn't have anybody to talk to in reality. You didn't have brothers or sisters or something.
I gotta ask my wife, because our wives are elementary school teachers.
So this is saying that imaginary friends are not a diagnostic tool for mental illness and is not believed to be an early sign of psychosis or hallucination.
Right. So that was my question. Like, do you look at them a little differently? Is something missing? Something wrong?
So we know you do, but I don't know.
And because, right, if someone's having a full-on conversation with someone that's not there, that's a little scary,
So there is a theory that kids that have an imaginary friend.
I don't care if he's 8, bro. If he's having a full conversation.
There's
I'm on
a
board.
theory that these kids that have an imaginary friends are actually seeing spirits.
Okay, so that was my other thing. I was thinking, like, all right, so
I don't
we all
believe
have
in
an
that
inner
shit
conscience, right? You all have that voice in the back of your head. Some people think it's a guardian angel. People think it's God, like, I don't know. So maybe that goes along with what Gabe was saying, that they're seeing spirits.
I talked to my pizza though.
Yeah.
I fucking love you, motherfucker.
I can't wait to make love to you.
Dude, look at that pepperoni right there. I love that shit.
Do you like the pepperoni covered with a little bit of cheese? It's crusted.
I like it all.
Smothered in pepperoni. Yeah, I don't know, man. But I'll tell you what, I am going to ask my kids
My imaginary friend.
if they've ever had one, you know?
And if their friends have one, if they feel like it's a little awkward, you know, like
But I'll be sure as shit not to tell you if they did.
I want to know. Putting that shit in the bulletin. Little Johnny needs some therapy.
Okay, so here's something interesting. If it does not, if the imaginary friend does not go away at a certain age, this child can actually suffer from schizophrenia disorder.
Okay.
Yeah. Not surprised by that.
Yeah. So
it's a beginning sign. Maybe.
What about then? Like, what about like puppeteers? Like, what about these guys? Right? Ventriloquist. There you go. Right. I mean, that's kind of their imaginary friend, right?
Yeah, but they're playing with toys, right? You know, like we said, it's all right to have dialogue with toys. You're acting it out. You're playing out a scenario in your head. You know?
You just took a puff. Are you hearing voices in your head right now?
Oh, wow. Yeah, I am. You shoot laughing.
All right. So you didn't like the movie?
It got a little serious. It was a comedy, but it had some serious turns to it.
What's that on Netflix?
It's in the theaters right now.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, I saw it on F Movies.
Around what time did you start crying in the movie?
About an hour and 10 minutes into it.
Hour 10 minutes?
Yeah.
It got you?
Yeah. Well, she was going to lose both her parents.
Oh, come on. You're giving it away.
Right here, yeah. Right here. You know what happened? I started getting an Adam's apple like Caitlin Clark. You know, it's hard to swallow.
He's not going to let that go. All right.
Yeah. So, yeah, imaginary friends.
Okay.
I mean, it's a real thing to some people.
Yeah. 65% of the kids.
I can't believe that number seems very high to me.
I agree. The show writes itself.
Yeah, it does. 100%.
All right. You guys got anything else before we get into our Brew Crew email?
No.
No? All right, cool. Let's do Brew Crew email.
Hi, Bob.
Brew Crew email. Mike, what's our email?
It is the Brew Crew at beersandbs.com. Please email us with all your questions. We will definitely answer them.
You've got mail.
Yeah, and you guys can catch us at Joey.
iTunes, iHeartRadio, iTunes, Amazon, Spotify, and YouTube.
Very good. Very good. All right. Our first one is we got an out-of-towner, guys. We got Kyle from Pittsburgh. He writes, have you guys gone to any of your high school reunions? I know the answer, Mike, with you. So, Joey, let's. You want to kick that one off?
No.
No?
No.
No, you don't want to kick it off? No, you haven't gone.
No, I haven't gone.
You haven't gone to one?
No.
Why not?
I don't know. I think one time I had something else going. So it's going to be 30 years for me, I think, next year. So I think I only had one.
No, you had a 10, you had a 20. Right? I mean, we did.
I don't think I had a 10.
We had a 25.
I think I had a 20. That was it. I did not go to my 20-year reunions.
Just the top one.
Maybe next week.
I think I had something else going on. That's the only reason. Not that I'm against it. I just didn't. I wasn't able to go.
Okay.
What about you guys?
So all three times you weren't able to go.
No, I don't think I had a 10.
You had to have 10. No,
I don't think so.
you guys sucked. Then your class sucked.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, I think we just had a 20.
Mike, you didn't go to the 10, right?
Yeah, no. Are you kidding me? I went to 10, 20. I did not go to the 30.
Yes.
The 30 was the one we didn't go.
We went to all of them.
Yeah, except the last one.
So we went to the 10, the 20th, 25th. We didn't go to the 30th.
Yeah.
I don't know. 30th was just last year for us.
Was it fun?
Yeah, I had a good time every time we went, honestly. You know.
Yeah. It's funny. The 10th went to the actual reunion. There was an icebreaker. There was always they always had an icebreaker before the day before. I actually worked the icebreaker for that one. So worked it and then went to the reunion the next day. That was for the 10th. The 20th only went to the icebreaker, didn't go to the reunion. And then the 25th was kind of small. It just wasn't a lot of people, right?
Right. It started dying down.
Yeah. Like 40 people, maybe 30, 30th though, we didn't go. But they were fun.
Did you see and connect with people that you didn't connect with in high school?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, I did. There's a few people, right, that were like surprising. I mean, you know how it is. You go to school with these people since, some of these people since kindergarten. You go to school with them. And, Mike and I, that's where we met, kindergarten. And you go through life and they're one way, and then you don't see them for, whatever. They go through college, and then, they get married and they move away, or whatever the case may be, and they change. And you see them 10, 20 years later, and it's a different person.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool, But what about you, Gabe?
Fuck no. The last thing I want to do, the last thing I want to do is go back and see these old cholas, and they're like, hey man, you remember me?
You Gabe, right, man? Gibraltar, right?
We had sex at one time and you left it in, and now you have a kid. No, I'm definitely not doing that.
Okay.
No,
but seriously,
Mike, give it a shot.
We're split.
But
50-50.
seriously, my high school was a bunch of rejects and gang bangers, and there's no interest in seeing those people again.
I had someone come up to me on the 20th, and I was with my wife, and this person was like, dude, you tortured me all through high school, and one day I had enough, and I came in and I had a rock in my hand, and I was like, if fucking Mike fucks with me today, I'm bashing him in the head with the rock. And for some reason that day I did not fuck with him, and subsequently afterwards we became great friends and stuff, but it showed that I was an asshole in high school, and how it affects people, like long term. This guy waited 20 years to tell me that he was gonna fucking bash my head with a rock.
You must have been like, when he told you that story.
Yeah, no, we definitely had our moments, and 90% probably was myself being a dickhead, trying to show off.
Mike was on a hit list.
But yeah, it was like, what is that movie?
Billy Madison.
Bill Madison, he has a list and crossed the name off. I made the phone call. Thank God I smoothed it out. Who knows?
That fucking guy was in therapy because of you.
Silencer in the trunk.
You're gonna tell me the name when we get off.
Oh, you know, you already know.
Oh, do I?
Yeah, you already know.
All right.
Did you chip in for his therapy bill?
No, like I said, since then, become great friends with him and his wife, and we never had a moment like that. But even like as we were teenagers, me and him on the basketball court one time went at it.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah.
So it carried on, throughout our whole life. And
wow, I didn't know that though in high school.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Do I know the person?
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. But he let me know, like, and it was like, thank God, who knows what made me not pick on him or fuck with him that day,
And he told you this at the 20th?
At the reunion, in front of my wife, like,
wow,
bro, you're lucky that, things would have turned for both of us a different route.
What do you say, Gabe?
Before we go on to the next email, I got to share something with you guys that just happened. Willie Mays passed away.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Willie Mays Hayes.
Look at that.
Jeez.
You're a legend. God bless him, man.
Two teams, Giants and the Mets. That's it, right?
I mean, known for the over-the-shoulder catch, right? I mean, that's Willie Mays' move. Anytime anybody catches, runs out the outfield and catches over the shoulder.
How old was he?
They did a Willie Mays.
1931. Jesus.
1931. So he was
69.
Yeah, that's what is it, 6, 7 years? 93?
93.
Man. Wow. All right. Hey, man, rest in peace.
Amen to a legend.
Yeah, he had a great life, I'm sure.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Phenomenal player.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
rest in peace, Willie Mays.
Even, playing during those days where it's transitioning, civil rights and everything like that. Yeah, it was he's a big deal.
Absolutely. Right, but only two teams, right? Giants and the Mets?
I'm not an aficionado.
I only know him. I didn't realize he played for the Mets, honestly.
Yeah. I think that's when he made the catch, right? Over the shoulder?
Yeah. I'm trying to think if he was on that
69
That's the
team?
Giants.
That's it, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And
did
his career
with the Mets.
Yeah.
When did it what year?
73.
Oh, so he was on those teams. Was he on the 69 team?
No.
No, 70. He was on the Mets 72 and 73 teams.
Okay.
Before
I think
that,
he.
was.
I
he
think
was
the
on
catches.
Giants.
I think the the basket catches or whatever they were calling it. I think that was on the Giants.
On
Yeah.
the Giants,
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
he was a beast. Though.
Yeah. No. Great.
Hey, in basketball, we lost a great as well when we were gone,
Yes.
right?
Bill Walton.
Bill
Lost the
Walton.
logo.
I mean,
Jerry
no,
West.
Jerry
Yeah.
West.
two of them, man.
Yeah.
For me, Bill Walton, his voice
Yeah.
was part of our like NBA on NBC. you know,
Absolutely,
the
man.
all those Saturdays, you know.
He was a fucking deadhead. I didn't realize that.
Oh, really?
dude.
Yeah.
Tremendous. Like 1,000 shows
That-
he's got.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hippie boy.
Yeah. I think he was on stage
And
with
he was a
them a
baller.
few times.
Was he with the Celtics?
Yeah. He won in 86. Came off the bench in 86.
Yeah.
He won with Portland, and then I think 2-time winner in UCLA, right?
Yes. No, he didn't. I don't think Portland ever had a championship. Did they?
Oh, I thought he did. I thought he won with them.
I'll check.
RIP
Yeah.
to some greats. Even like he said, Jerry West. He's
Yeah.
the fucking label of
The logo, bro.
Logo
Yeah.
of the NBA. And you'll never see him again.
We're getting old, guys.
I was just gonna say
Yeah, we're getting
That-
old.
that. All of this means one thing:
Yeah.
we're getting old.
That happens. Thank God.
Gabe, you looking that up, or should I move on?
Who's next?
No, that was just the Celtics that he won with.
Okay, I thought it was Portland too.
All right.
He did play for. He did play for Portland, but
Yeah, no, I knew he played for them. I just thought he won with them. All right. Our last brewery email is Barbara from Mastic. Barbara from Mastic.
Hi, Barb.
Hi, Barb.
She writes in. How do you guys feel about How do you guys feel about being expected to tip when you pick up your food for takeout? And do you tip? I think this is a great question. I do.
I think it's a great question.
As always, Barbara from Mastic always has great questions. But this is a thing that I think about. You know what I mean? I kind of like, if I'm going to pick up food from someplace, I got to make sure I have some cash on me.
Hi, Barb.
You know what I mean? To leave a tip
For a pickup.
for a pickup.
No.
Okay, so now we know.
No.
All right, so no, you don't tip.
Absolutely not. You're picking the food up. What service do they provide you? They put it in the bag for you?
Yeah, it depends.
They're not waiting on you.
So like the local.
No, I'm serious. Like, what the fuck? This is ridiculous.
I know.
They
I
want
hear
your
you.
tip all
I'm
the
saying.
time.
So I'm telling you my thing that some of the local places. You know what I mean? I feel like, you know some of the people.
Dude, if you pick up takeout, you're tipping.
Yeah.
No, they're guilting you into that shit. You do not have to tip on the fucking takeout. Seriously. Do you tip McDonald's when you take out the food from there?
No.
No. So no.
It's the same exact
Yes,
fucking
yeah,
thing.
no,
man.
no.
It's the same
They're playing
exact
on your
thing.
thing. And I hate when they have an actual slot on the fucking receipt for it.
Okay.
Are you that fucking bold?
So
to
then-
put 22% too? Are you kidding me? Right? Get the fuck out of here. It used to be 18, 20. Now they're putting 22 on top. Stick the 22 up your ass.
Dude, the DoorDash tips are getting crazy. Like the suggested tips and stuff like that, they're getting crazy.
I know.
You know
a
what I
lot
mean?
of places.
But you, as a consumer, you have to put a stop to it, bro. This is how inflation starts. If you keep paying, they keep asking for more.
All right. So
You
then
know?
what's the difference for me coming to get a cup of coffee?
You honestly, if you come get a cup of coffee, you're not obligated to tip.
No.
You're tipping for the service. And she does a fancy swirl and put your name on it.
It's
the girl.
it's almost
They're making my food that I just ordered. They're making it. Well, that's not a service.
it's not takeout though. You can sit here and eat. You could.
But if I want to grab a coffee and go,
You're
Yeah,
not
but
required to tip.
All right. How about this? What if you walk into a bar and just order a beer? I'm tipping.
yeah.
Yes.
So I think this is more equivalent to that. Someone's making your drink.
Well, that's what Barb from Mastic. She gave that as an example in her email. She said about like when she goes into Starbucks.
You pick up Chinese food, you tip.
Sometimes like, if they have a jar there, I may throw I'm saying like a buck in there or something like that. If they have a jar, if I'm picking up from over here, one of the local restaurants over here,
Okay.
yeah, and I'm like the host is handing me my food, like I'm, okay, ready. So I'll walk in, I'll pick up, I'll order food around here a lot. You know what I mean? For takeout and from the local restaurant. So if I walk in there and then I hand her my card because I'll just call it an order. You know, you're not doing it like So I still have to pay.
Right.
So I hand her my card or something like that. And then if I have a couple dollars on me, I'll put it in the billfold. If not, I'll write the tip in, on my card.
That's bullshit.
So I generally tip a waitress, right?
Yeah.
When you order takeout, a waitress isn't involved
That's what I'm saying.
in the
That's
transaction.
service.
Okay. All right. So if you're picking up you're picking up food.
The service, you're paying for the price of food.
You're
That's
not
the
walking.
service,
You're not tipping the chef or the
Right.
fucking the line cook.
Here's something else that you're not really taking into account. A lot of places now are upcharging for using the takeout cartons. So you're being charged extra for the takeout already.
Dude, and they're banging me 3.5% for using my credit card if you don't go to
I haven't
cash.
seen that yet, Gabe.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
The menu prices, I haven't seen that yet. Maybe that's working its way up here, but I haven't seen that yet.
All right. So ready? You order food from Avino's. You pick up the food. You don't tip?
No, I hand them my card and I sign. I don't tip.
If they're delivering to the house, I tip.
Now
You're
I feel like
picking
a
up,
dick.
You're doing the work, bro. No, don't feel like a dick. What work are they doing for you? You're paying for
I mean,
the
I
food.
generally tip the server, and I'm assuming they pull
That's
the tips.
natural. But what service did they provide you? Bring you your bag? Gave you a card and
Hey, but
swipe it?
all right, ready? So in this particular case over there, like where I'll know the hostess will take like a to-go order, right? Usually the hostess or like, a bus kid or somebody's sitting there and they're taking, they put the order in, right? Cooks are making the food. Somebody's taking that food and putting it together, putting it to goes, plating it and stuff. And, separating the bun, if you order a burger, putting in the condiments and stuff and then bag it up for you when you get there. You know what I mean? So they're doing something, they're providing service. It's not McDonald's,
I hear you. It just doesn't.
I mean, to me, whether they're doing that anyway. They're cooking the food. They're gonna put it on a plate. They're doing that service no matter what, 100%. So like, you actually save them from sitting down on their table, taking up the space.
I think there's a different layer for you with Avino's, but
right, because the people
I'm just
there.
shooting that example, but I'll do the same thing at Porter's. I mean, I'll do the same. Like I'll do, at a restaurant, I'll go to Save a Lynn, and you know what I'm saying, and I mean, it's not, I'm not tipping it like, so if my bill's $50, I'm not leaving, what is that? $10. I'm not leaving $10.
I'll tell you what, all those places, like when they get a call from Asian, they're like, yes.
I think listen, I think you would probably be in the minority there.
Okay.
I don't know. It's an interesting discussion though, for sure. Like,
how about this scenario? You go to a place and you actually walk up to the counter to place your order. You sit down and they bring the food to you. Do you tip that at that point?
I tipped at one of those all-you-can-eat restaurants, right? I went in, paid my thing, sat down.
if I'm sitting down in any
The
restaurant,
girl bought
I'm
my
tipping.
drink, and that's all she really did was bring me my drink and grab my plates every once in a while. I left her a tip.
Hold on.
If I'm sitting down,
worked.
I'm tipping.
All right, hold on. So Joey's favorite place, although he hasn't brought it up in a long time, Shake Shack. You order, you sit down, they bring your food to you. Do you leave a tip?
No. Shake Shack.
They're just carrying the tray.
Yeah. To your numbered table. That's it.
They didn't take my order, and they didn't say, "Oh, can you want another refill?"
Are
on
you
your
tipping
Coke?
Chipotle for putting your food together?
No, because they're not bringing my food to me.
They're doing more than the fucking Shake Shack people.
Yeah, they're putting your whole plate together, bro. They're
The
plating
food runner at Shake Shack's looking for your little
start taping
your little.
Chipotle.
You guys like, so I'm like you. I mean, like, I'm a sucker. Is that what you guys are
I
saying?
don't know, man.
Yeah, I mean, you're throwing the money around when you shouldn't have to, And the thing is, these people are balls even asking for tips at that point. You're not providing a service. You didn't,
Bro, you go anywhere, they'll sit there, you pay, they flip that screen around.
Yeah, they want
you know
the
what I'm
tip.
saying?
Well, that's another thing.
This is what I'm
Yeah.
saying. It's ridiculous.
But that's
And
what I
as a
mean.
consumer,
So you're obligated.
they're expecting it. If you pay it, be like me, bro. Don't pay that.
But I'm
shit.
saying, so if you go if you go to this place often, you're not like, you know what I mean? Like, don't you feel like,
No, especially if I go there often.
I feel like a dick.
I'm dropping money on your fucking food all the time. I'm gonna pay your girl to put a napkin in my bag and staple it. Get the fuck out of here. Seriously.
okay.
I think waiting on you.
Yeah, it's a whole different story.
It's a different story. You're tipping for the service,
and that
refilling your drinks.
right. If she comes by and asks, is how did everything come out?
Yeah.
Right. And she's like, do you need another drink? that girl's gonna get an extra tip. You know what I mean? Because she's keeping her eye on the table.
All right. But why then? I mean, you go to the pizza place. I've seen you, bro. I've seen you leave a tip at the pizza place. I've
you
seen.
haven't.
Yes, I have.
No.
Yes, I have.
What pizza place have I
Freaking
tipped?
next door, man. Cafe Costello. Nick's. I've seen you leave
No.
a tip. Yes, bro. We have gone there, and you picked
If
up.
we
you
didn't
picked
sit
up the
down and
tab.
got served, if
You
we
picked up
didn't
the
get
tab,
served,
and they spin around, and you hit it like you tipped them.
I had no tip. That's an option on there. Yo, Adrian.
This is all right. So this is the example that Barbara from Madison brought up. All right. Because I thought about this recently because I dislike being asked to tip when I'm at Starbucks and they just handed me my coffee I ordered. But at the same time, but it's the same situation in the bar. When I order a drink, I always tip the bartender. So what makes it different? As Adrian would say, is it just me?
All right. So to me, the difference is when you're in a bar / restaurant, it's that atmosphere. You know that the waitress and waiters are only getting fucking, it used to be what, $3 an hour, and they work for their tips. You knew that. Everybody knows that. Starbucks, I don't know what it is, but I think they're making $17 to $25 an hour.
No.
Making coffee. No?
I don't think so.
I think they do.
Joey, you might know, right? I mean, I don't know.
I mean,
that much money?
That's accurate.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
$25 an hour?
So if they've been there,
A
a while,
barista, you know what I mean?
Okay. I stand corrected. I don't know. I mean, that seemed kind of high to me.
and if she's making your coffee, I don't see a problem with
yeah. Barista and a bartender, they're concocting drinks.
Right. I'm
They're
saying
making
I don't
drinks.
see a reason why, like if you tip, it's not a big deal because she's actually, swirling and doing all kinds of funky shit to your drink.
Do you tip?
Like I would leave the change, you know what I mean? Like the actual change, I throw it in the cup,
If I'm ordering
I'm
an
not
old-
dropping dollar bills or anything like that.
If I'm ordering an old fashioned, I'm definitely tipping because making that drink is difficult. It's not just pouring something.
Making
from a
it
pot
correctly
into a
is
cup.
difficult.
I always tip
Yes.
when it comes to alcohol and
If I'm
because they're
getting a
serving
beer,
it, I'm not going to take the beer from the bar and take it home. I'm going to sit down. I'm being served.
If I order a round of beers for the three of us and it's $18, I'm leaving the $2.
Right. You give it
I'm putting a 20.
Yeah.
and
might
probably
do that.
shortchange the girl.
I'm a shitty tipper to begin with, so I'm very selective on how I tip, anyways.
Yeah. My wife is an over tipper. If we get takeout delivered, she fucking always, I don't know. She's like, oh, I feel bad.
That's what my wife feel bad. I'm like, you feel bad. I'm giving this guy
If it's a
$7.
$30,
He gets
$35 tab, she gives like, she'll give a $15 tip. I'm like, what the fuck are
That's
you doing?
almost like 50%. 40-50%.
Yeah. Yeah, it's an issue. She knows. I run to the door now when the fucking takeout
I'm gonna
goes.
start doing DoorDash to Joe's house. Just make that my career.
All right. So what I gathered is you guys are a bunch of cheap bastards.
I mean,
and,
Yes. Yes.
You're making me feel that way.
No, in this economy, yeah, I'm gonna tell you straight up, you're throwing the money around when you shouldn't have to. You're doing it to make people.
When you pick up
like you, or
your Friday, your pizza spot now over there, when you pick it up every Friday, you tipping?
Yeah.
For real?
sometimes like I'll just tip because I go, every Friday. Sometimes I'll throw like $10 in, and that's good for I'm not tipping for a while. They know me in there. They're like, oh, Adrian, I'm saying, hey, what's up? Like, you got something for Adrian G, and they're getting all the, the boxes together and stuff. So I feel like.
So you take the 6 pizza boxes from the lady.
This is what I'm saying, bro. You spend $180 on pizza. And
so how much are you tipping?
No, I'm not tipping on the bill. I just throw, I don't know. Why the fuck is a jar there then for, man? It's just like, that jar is there.
For
and it's
people like you, for suckers.
Yeah, I guess so. Fucking sucker.
I don't know.
What about the take a penny, leave a penny? Do you leave 2 pennies if you take 1 penny?
Nah, I don't fucking carry change. But
no, I haven't even seen one of them in a while.
Yeah, dude. I mean, sometimes, like I said, sometimes it's just $1. I'll throw, a $1.
Yeah,
but like, with this question, that's kind of like one in my head, you know what I mean? Where I'm like, oh man, I'm like, do I have any cash on me? As I'm walking into a place, do I have any cash on me? I'm saying to myself, because I got to,
If you get your car washed at the car wash, you tip the guy?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, just tip the guy.
The guy's doing a good job.
Yeah.
I tip him before. I tip him first.
See, I've been tempted to inspire him to do a better job, right?
It works, I think.
Right.
I've done both.
It doesn't work sometimes, right? Like,
I'm like, yo, look, see this fucking bill right here? It's yours. Now do a good job. joking.
But tipping should be earned, right? And it should fluctuate. Like you said, if she's checking out, your table and how you doing, is your drink full, blah blah blah. She's very attentive.
Yeah, obviously, dude. That's
you get an oil delivery, you run out and tip the guy.
No. It's no. See, that's obvious to me. That's obvious not. You know what I mean? But all right, whatever.
I don't, take out. I don't think
We should put a poll on Instagram on this.
Yeah.
Especially if, let's say you're getting pizzas every week from the same place. They should be happy to have your business every week. You know what I mean? You shouldn't have to tip. Think about it.
Did I throw you a free 2-liter once in a while? Hey, Adrian, take a 2-liter tip.
Yeah. This guy, he's so generous.
Oh, by the way, Nicky Cass. Did you see he worked out with the Yankees? You ever see that batting? He does like a coach.
Yeah.
He fucking worked out with the Yankees, and he was fucking
As that guy. Really?
Did he throw out the first pitch at a Met game too?
Oh, I don't know.
I thought I saw him and his dad on the mound or something like that in the Met game.
I don't know, but he was like, Judge, why you stepping like this? You got to step in the bucket. Come on, step in the bucket.
Oh, he's becoming big time then, huh?
Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah.
If you're doing that with the Yankees,
Fuck
awesome.
yeah, dude.
yeah, you're blowing up.
Good.
All right. That's it. That's what I got. Another great question, Barb from Mastic.
Barb, keep them coming. Love
yeah.
them.
Barb, I feel your pain. I guess.
Adrian.
Keep your money in your pocket.
And yeah, that's it, guys. That's all we got.
Episode 30.
30. Episode 30 in the books. Jeopardy Part 2 coming soon. Yeah. Thanks for listening. Right.
Yep.
And everybody have a good night.
We'll catch you next.
See you guys next time.
Get home safe.
Gabe, thank you very much, Gabe.
No problem.
Yeah, JT. Call fucking Uber.
Yeah. Fuck P. Diddy.